Hello students. So today in this video, we're going to be discussing our CSAT 2025 paper, and we'll be seeing all the questions from quantitative aptitude to logical reasoning to reading comprehension. We'll be following set A. So you please align your set accordingly. I'll be following set A for this particular video. Also guys, with respect to how the paper was, how I felt with respect to the paper, was it difficult, was it lengthy, was it and all these questions I'll be answering you now. The first thing, when it comes to quantitative aptitude section for the CSAT paper, I will say this section was tough. Whatever people are saying, let them say this section was tough. Okay. In the exam situation, giving your first GS paper, then giving your this 2 hour CSAT paper, this paper was tough. Plain and simple. Paper was lengthy. Paper was not direct. Paper required a certain level of analytical skills. So that makes this paper a little difficult and tough. With respect to your 2023, I will say if not more, at least on the same level it was. Okay. And definitely with respect to 2024, this was more difficult. Okay. This is for sure it is. Now let's see how we'll be doing, and let's start with the questions. Directly, let's start with question number 1. It is with respect to the passage. Passage is talking about an ecosystem. Let me read that passage for you. It says, maintaining an ecosystem just to conserve biodiversity will affect its commercial potential as well as the livelihoods dependent on the ecosystem. There is also a conflict between using an ecosystem only for livelihoods, for commercial exploitation, or strictly for conservation. Deforestation caused due to commercial exploitation will lead to indirect harm like floods, siltation problems, and microclimatic instability apart from an adversely affecting livelihoods dependent on forests. These conflicts are particularly acute in developing countries where the dependence of people on the ecosystem is significant and commercial exploitation has the potential to boost national income. Let me read these options for you and see what is the correct answer. Which of the following statement best reflects the critical message conveyed by the author of the passage? Conservation of biodiversity is not an issue to be worried about when some people depend on ecosystems for their livelihood. This is not what they are saying, not to be worried about. Commercial exploitation of forest goes against the fundamental rights of the people dependent on forest for food and shelter. I don't know. Sustenance of livelihood and degradation of ecosystem while being together exacerbate one another, leading to conflicts and imbalance. Maybe exactly this is what we are talking about in the passage. Commercial exploitation of ecosystem should be completely stopped. We cannot stop anything completely. I will be confused between B and C. A and D are definitely not correct. If I was a student giving this paper, I would have been confused with option B and C. So with whatever limited knowledge I have, I will be saying option C is a better alternative or a better answer. That is, sustenance of livelihood and degradation of ecosystem while being together exacerbate one another, leading to conflicts and imbalance. Definitely. Okay. Now let me see question number 2. Guys, there is also one more thing I would like to clarify in the beginning itself. Reading comprehension, there is a little ambiguity that is present. That means I told you correct answer is option C. Maybe in the UPSC answer key you will see B, and they will have a different explanation for that as well. So RCs, if I am telling you 30 answers, 25 or more would be correct, 3-4 can be incorrect. That ambiguity will be there. Okay, but with respect to quantitative aptitude, if I am telling you this is short answer, that is the correct answer. Okay. Now, with reference to the same passage that we have just read, the following assumptions have been made. No country needs to depend on ecosystems to boost national income. Resource-rich countries need to share the resources with those of scant resources so as to prevent the degradation of ecosystems. See, nothing has been talked about in above. Needs to depend on ecosystem. Wrong. Resource-rich countries need to share the resources with scant resources. No. That means option D, neither one nor two is correct. Clear? Moving on to passage number 2. Guys, I think passage is something that you can read directly. Let us jump to the question. It says, which one of the following statement best reflects the central idea of the passage? Economies of scale is essential for transition to green growth. Maybe, may not. Modern technological progress is intensely linked to path-dependent innovations. Countries with large economies are in better position to adopt green technologies. Timing plays a crucial role in the case of green technology development. See, this is the correct answer, option D. Why I am telling you this is correct? See, the firm's green innovation is path dependent. The more a firm does, the more it is likely to feature. The stronger evidence for this is the collapse in the price of solar energy, and which became about 90% cheaper during the 2010, repeatedly beating forecasts. Moving early and gradually giving economies more time to adjust, allowing them to reap the benefits of part dependent without much disruption. A late, more chaotic transition is costly. So that means timing is everything. That is what this is saying. Same passage, with reference to the above passage, following assumptions have been made. Path dependent green investment will eventually most likely benefit growth as well as public finances in a country like India. Path dependent green investments. Second, if other green technology follow the same pattern as that of solar energy, there will most likely be an easy green transition. I think both are definitely what they are trying to say. C is the correct answer. Correct answer is C. Now let's move on to question number 5. It says a natural number n is such that it can be expressed as n is equal to p plus q plus r, where p, q and r are distinct factors of n. How many numbers below 50 have this property? See, let me just take this thing. 1. Number of factors of 1 is only 1. 2. 1 and 2. It says distinct factors. It doesn't say only factors. First thing you have to be very clear with. It is not mentioning they are the only factors, p plus q plus r. There can be more factors. 3 factors are 1 and 3. 4 factors are 1, 2 and 4. Can I write any of these numbers as 1 plus 2 sum of factors? No. 5 is 1 and 5. 6 is 1, 2, 3, 6. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 6. I can express this as a sum of factors. 1 plus 2 plus 3. Now, if you will see, 6 and its multiples follow this property. That means 12. Factors are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. 6, 4 and 2. 2 plus 4 plus 6 is 12. 18. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. 9, 6, 3, 24. 30, 36, 42, 48. That means 8 numbers are having this property. The correct answer is option C, my student. Clear? 100% correct answer, option C. 3 prime numbers p, q and r, each less than 20, are such that p minus q is equal to q minus r. How many distinct possible values we can get for p plus q plus r? Let me write all the prime numbers less than 20 first. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Correct? First pair is 19, 13, minus 6, minus 6, 7. All three are prime numbers. Second is 19, 11, 3. 19 minus 8, 11, 11 minus 8, 3. All three prime numbers. 17, 11, 5. 17 minus 6, 11, 11 minus 6, 5. Fourth would be 11, 7, 11 minus 4, 7, 7 minus 4, 3. Last would be 7, 5, 3. 7 minus 5 is equal to 5 minus 3. So these are the 5 numbers that I have, but correct answer is not 5. I'll tell you why. 19 plus 13 is 29, 32, 39, 33, 33, 21, 15. It says distinct values of P plus Q plus R. That is distinct values. 1 value, 2 value, this is same. 3 values, 4 values. That means 4 distinct values. That is why correct answer is option A. Which is the correct answer, students? Option A. Next. How many possible values of P plus Q plus R are there satisfying 1 by P plus 1 by Q plus 1 by R is equal to 1, where P, Q and R are natural numbers and which are not necessarily distinct. This is something we have to find. See, P 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 is equal to 1. If you take it in percentages term, 33% plus 33% plus 33% is equal to 1. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2. 25 plus 25 plus 50. 1 by 6, 33, 16, 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2. 50, 33 and 16.6, 100. So 3 cases I can make. So C is the correct answer. Done. Next. What comes at X and Y respectively in the following sequence? This is a very straightforward question, guys. January to January, it is 0. January to December, -1. December to October, -2. Then October to something would be -3. October is 10. 10 minus 3 is 7. 7 is July. July to March would be -4. 7 minus 4, 3. Correct. Then it should be 3 minus 5. That is -2. That is 12 minus 2, 10. 10 minus 6, 4. That is April. The correct answer is July and April, which is option number B. Which is the correct answer, guys? Option B. Clear? Question number 9, very easy, straightforward. It says Team X scored a total of n runs in 20 overs. Team Y tied the score in 10% less overs. For example, Team X scored the runs in 20 overs. Correct? Team Y scored the runs in 18 overs. Had Team Y's average run rate been 15% higher, the scores would have been tied in 12 overs. How many runs were scored by Team X? See, if we are increasing the runs by 50%, that is 1 by 2 we are increasing. It has to be decreased by 1 by 3. So 18 overs decreased by 1 by 3, that would be 12 overs. So that is simple percentage rule that we are following. So that means with respect to this information, it can be any of these things, all will satisfy. It is not important that only these three. This will also satisfy. Anything would satisfy. Why? because simple percentage rule. Increasing it by 50, decreasing it by 33.3. I'll show it to you. 72 runs if they are scored. They are scoring in 18 overs. That means 4 runs per over. Now in 18 overs. Now they are increasing it to 6. They will score it in 12 overs. Correct. Now instead of 72, they are doing 144. They will score 8 runs. Now 12 runs. 8 into 18, 144. 12 into 12, 144. So can I say which one is correct? No. That means cannot be determined. I cannot say which is the correct answer because the universal rule, it can be any of the runs. I need some more information for that to answer. Question number 10, a classic question of chain rule. It says, price of a commodity is first increased by k percent, then decreased by k percent, again increased by k percent, again decreased by k percent. If the new price is Q, what is the relation between P and Q? Let the price be P, guys. Just 1 second. Price is P. If I am increasing the price by k percent, that means 100 plus k by 100, decreasing it by k, again increasing it by k, again decreasing it by k, is equal to Q. Correct? This is equal to Q. Now, let me take all these 100 in denominator out. Correct? 100 plus k, 100 minus k, 100 plus k, 100 minus k is equal to Q. A plus B, A minus B, that is A square minus B square, P upon 10 to the power 8, 100 square minus K square, 100 square minus K square is equal to Q. This 10 will go and multiply, that is price. This is square of square, so that is 100. 100 I can write as 10 to the power 4 minus K square whole square is equal to Q into 10 to the power 8. Yes, see your option A. E into 10 to the power 4 minus K square whole raised to power 2 is equal to Q into 10 raised to power 8. Clear? Now coming to question number 11. Just a second. Yes. Which of the following statement best reflects the most logical, rational, and pragmatic message conveyed by the author of the passage? Option A, mitigation and adaptation strategies to tackle the climate change is essentially the responsibility of each state. India is too diverse to implement any effective strategy or program to tackle the climate change. This is absurd. Option B is definitely wrong. It is basically the responsibility of the union government to implement climate action plans and ensure net zero emissions. Wrong. Look at option D. India needs to formulate effective climate change mitigation and adaptation strategies at the state regional level. Absolutely correct. So 11th question, option D is correct. Next. Question number 12. Which of the following assumptions are valid? Green energy production can be linked to integrated with the climate change mitigation and adaptation strategies. Yes. Effects of climate change are much more severe in coastal and mountainous regions. That is also correct. So that means C is the correct answer. Okay. Next. Question number 13. Which one of the following statement best reflects the critical message conveyed by the passage? India's political executive should be aware that poverty and social inequality and the consequent sense of insecurity is the main social problem. In India, poverty is the primary reason for social inequality and insecurity. This is wrong. Option B is definitely incorrect. Poverty and social inequality are so intricately linked that they pose an unmanageable crisis. This is actually what is being said. I'll keep this as an option. B is definitely incorrect at the moment. Insecurity more than poverty is the main economic issue. This is wrong. Now see, with respect to option A and C, India's political executive should be aware that poverty and social inequality are and the consequent sense of insecurity is the main social problem. Poverty and social inequality are so intricately linked that they pose an unmanageable crisis in India. Unmanageable crisis for India. This is wrong. Option A is correct. More correct, basically. With reference to the above passage, following assumptions have been made. People above the poverty line also are prone to suffer from anxiety about economic insecurity. Eradication of poverty can result in peace and social equality in the country. This is definitely incorrect. People above the poverty line are also prone to suffer. Bilkul, absolutely correct. So option A is correct. Next, question number 15, talking about a cube. A solid cube is painted yellow on all its faces. The cube is then cut into 60 smaller but equal pieces by making the minimum number of cuts. Which one of the following statements is or are correct? The minimum number of cuts is 9. See, if I have to make a cube of 60 pieces, if I have 9 cuts, if I divide them equally 3 by 3 by 3, then total faces each side would be 4 by 4 by 4. That would be 64 cubes. But if I change this a little, 4 into 3 into 2 cuts, if I do, just increase 1. So the faces, number of cubes would be 5 into 4 into 3. 5 4s are 20, 23s are 60. Yes. I am getting 60 cubes by making 90 cuts, by making 9 cuts. So statement 1 definitely correct. Now I got that the cube would be of 5 by 4 by 3. If I draw a top view, okay, see, these all would be painted yellow. Only these 3 cubes. These 6 cubes of the row below it would be not colored from any of the sides. That means 6 cubes are there which are not painted in any of the faces. So correct answer would be option C. What will be the correct answer? Option C will be the correct answer. Next, question number 16, very easy, talking about Pythagoras triplets. 7 square plus 24 square is equal to 25 square. 12 square plus 16 square, 20 square. 16 square, 63 square, 65 square. Option C. For question number 17, talking directly about percentages. Increasing anything by 10%. So we have to decrease it by 1 by 11. 2200 kilometer it rides. So 2200 into 1 by 11, 200. That means it has to reduce by 200. So 200, it is asked by how many kilometers should he reduce its travel? Option B, 200 kilometers. Done. A 4-digit number n is such that when divided by 3569 leaves a remainder of 1347. What is the smallest value of such number n? See, first thing, 3 and 1 difference, 5 and 3 difference, 6 and 4 difference, 9 and 7 difference, all 2. Correct? So, what we're going to do here is find the LCM of 3, 5, 6, 9. 3, 1, 5, 2, 3. 5 to the 10, 30. 33 is a 90. LCM is 90. Now see, smallest 4-digit number would be 900, 990, 1080. That is the smallest 4-digit number divisible by 3569. Now I need all these different remainders, so I'll subtract 2. 1078. The correct answer would be option C. 1078 is the correct answer. What is the correct answer, guys? 1078. Question number 19. If A is less than or equal to B, B is greater than C, C is less than D, D is greater than E, E is greater than F, F is greater than or equal to G, G is equal to H. B is always greater than E. Relationship between B and E is asked. B and E. Times reverse. That means cannot be found. Relationship between S and V, S and V equal to, less than, equal to, equal to. So S is less than or equal to V. S is less than or equal to V. Correct? So this is incorrect. That means which of the are correct? D. None of them are correct. Clear? Next. What is the unit digit in the multiplication of these numbers? We have to find the unit digit in the multiplication of these numbers. 1 into 3, 5 into 7 into 9, 999. 5. All are odd numbers. Odd into odd is equal to odd. 5 into odd is equal to unit digit 5. The unit digit of this expression would be 5. See. Done. Coming back to the passages again. Till here it's clear. I hope there is no doubt with respect to this. So let's continue. Question number 21. Which one of the following statement best reflects the corollary to the above passage? It says. Okay. Let's read the options. The benefits of economic reform percolates down more slowly to the agriculture sector than in other sectors of the economy. For India, the Green Revolution was not as useful as it was expected to be. India lagged behind other countries in adapting mechanized and modern farming. Rural to urban migration resulted in the stagnant agriculture sector. Rural to urban migration resulted in stagnant agriculture sector. This is definitely incorrect. You will see that for India, the Green Revolution was not as usual. This is also incorrect. You must be confused between A and C. Correct? Which one of the following statement best reflects the corollary? India lagged behind other countries in adapting mechanized and modern farming. This is something which is nowhere rare in the passage. The correct answer would be option A. Okay. Same passage, another question. With reference to the passage, following assumptions have been made. The growing divergence between the fortunes of the agriculture and non-agriculture economy in India could have been reduced contained by adapting large-scale cultivation of commercial crops and viable corporate farming, providing free insurance for all crops and heavily subsidizing seeds, fertilizer, electricity and farm machinery at par with developed. This is nowhere mentioned. This is correct. A only is the correct answer. Moving on to question number 23. It says, which one of the following statement best reflects the most logical and rational message conveyed by the author of the passage? We need to free the handloom industry from the limited narrative linked to preserving cultural heritage. No. Continued state support to the handloom industry ensures the preservation of some of our glorious art forms and old traditions. Actually, what is being there? Household units of the handloom sector should be modernized. Incorrect. Handloom products need to be converted to machine made. No. B is the correct answer, guys. Okay. With reference to the above passage, following assumptions have been made. There is no need for the state to involve in any manner in the handloom sector. Definitely incorrect. Handloom products are no longer appealing and attractive in the rapidly changing modern world. Incorrect. So that means which of the assumptions are valid? None are valid. That is D. Consider the first 100 natural numbers. How many of them are not divisible by any of the 2, 3, 5, 7 and 9? See, it basically asking all the numbers which are not divisible by 2, 3, 5, 7 and 9 and are from 1 to 100. Okay. That is what it is being asked. Clear? Two, 3, 5, 7 and 9 not divisible by any of the 2, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Numbers are, let me write all the prime numbers in 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89, 97. All these are prime numbers. Now, it should not be divisible by any of these numbers. That means these I cannot consider. Eliminated. Now, push numbers that are left are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Correct answer is not 21. Why? Because you have missed one number, that is number 1. 1 is also a number which is not divisible by any of these numbers, correct? And is from 1 to 100, first 100 natural numbers. That means correct answer would be option C. Okay, my dear friends. Question number 26 now. X is greater than or equal to 4 and less than and equal to 8. Y is greater than and equal to 2 and less than and equal to 7. What is the ratio of maximum value of x plus y? Maximum value of x plus y would be when x is maximum, y is maximum. That is 8 plus 7, 15. To the minimum value of x minus y. Minimum value of x minus y would be when x is least and y is minus, x is least is 4, y is maximum is 7, minus 3. So ratio would be minus 5 is to 1 or minus 5. So option D, none of the above is correct answer. Which is the correct answer? None of the above. Question number 27. Let both P and K be prime numbers such that P square plus K is also a prime number less than 30. What is the number of possible values of K? See, for it to be a prime number less than 30, first thing that you have to be sure is it has to be odd, because only even prime number is 2, nothing else. For a number to be odd, it has to be odd plus even. Then only odd you will get, because odd plus odd is even. Even plus even is also even. So this has to satisfy this thing, p square plus k. For example, p square is odd, that is 9, it has to be 3 square, 9 plus k, 2, 9 plus 2, 11, prime number. One criteria fulfilled. If I do 9 plus 4, 9 plus, no. Next would be 25 plus 2. No, not possible. And it has to be less than 30. So I cannot take any other number in this problem. Now let me reverse. P square is even. That is 4 plus 3, 7. 4 plus 7, 11. 4 plus 13, 17. Do I have any other possibility? No. Four plus 19, 23 is also there. That means 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, 5. That means B is the correct answer. Next, 4 plus 23 would be 27, not a prime number. 4 plus 29, 33, not a prime number, and it is more than 30 also. So only these cases are possible. Correct answer, option B, 5. 28th. There are n sets of numbers, each having only 3 positive integers with LCM equal to 1001. Students, 1001 is such that number which is in love, which UPSC is in love with. Why I am saying that is, last year also we had a question with respect to 1001, and this year also we are having. 1001 is basically 7 into 11 into 13 is 1001. First set can be 7, 11, 13. Second set can be 1, 77, 13, 1, 91, 7, 11. This can also be a possibility. Then 13, 7 and 77. This is also a possibility. So I can write number of possible options. Correct answer would be option D, more than 8. 29th question, guys. This was one such question which in exam had to be skipped. सॉल्व नहीं करने की जरूरत थी, एग्जाम में नहीं हो पाता. करेक्ट आंसर इज, आई विल टेल यू, बी. आई विल इवन टेल यू हाउ यू वांट टू बी डूइंग इट, बट इन एग्जाम नहीं हो पाएगा. ठीक है. इट सेज पीपीटी PQR minus PS. PQR minus PS. PQR minus PS. PQR minus PS is equal to PPT. It says, and we have two conditions. First is Q is equal to 3, T is less than 6. These are the two conditions that we have. Correct? Can I write PQR as 100P plus 10Q plus R minus 10P plus S is equal to 100P plus 10P plus T. Condition is Q is equal to 3, T is less than 6. Correct? Now, 100P cancelled. 10Q plus R minus, this would be minus S. Minus S. plus R minus S is equal to 20P plus T. Correct? Q is equal to 3. That is 30 plus R minus S is equal to 20P plus T. Now consider this situation, students. R minus S is sum of two different digits. Maximum difference can be 8 and minimum difference can also be minimum difference. If this is negative, this is positive. If this is 1, 1 minus 9 minus 8. Correct? It can be this situation. 30 plus 8 would be 38. 30 minus 8 would be 22. That is the value of this number 20P plus T has to be between 22 and 32, 22 and 38. Correct? Now here you will have to put the values of T and check. What values of T I can put here which satisfies this particular equation. Understanding? That is why in exam this question should not be attempted. You just skip. Correct answer is B, but in exam it has to be skipped. Next, question based upon a continuous series. It says AB dash CC. There are total 18 elements in this particular series. So we'll divide into 6, 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let me do the hit and try. BC, BCA. B, C, B, C, A. ABB, CCC. ABB, CCC. CBB, CAC. Not satisfied? Next, ACBCA. ACBCA. ABA, CCC. ABB, CCC. CC. Not satisfied. Let me try option 3. ABB, CCC. ABB, CCC. ABB, CCC. So series that are making is A, double B, triple C. This is the series that we are making. So correct series would be ABB, CCC, ABB, CCC, ABB, CCC. This is the series that will be going. Correct answer, option C. Clear? Next question. Question number 31. It says, which one of the following statements best reflects the central idea conveyed by the passage? Correct. India does not have enough resources for promoting quality education. Wrong. Institutions of higher learning in the country should not be under the control of the government. Again, wrong. Classroom approach to higher education should be done away with. Very wrong. Classroom needs to be reimagined and teaching needs to be reinvented. Yes, obviously, modernization has to be done. So D is the correct answer. Correct answer, option D. Next. Same passage. It says, higher education is a constantly evolving subject that needs to align towards new developments in all spheres of society. In our country, sufficient funds are not allocated for promoting higher education. See, nowhere in this passage, nothing is mentioned about funds. So B is definitely incorrect. And higher education is a constantly evolving subject. That is why we are saying a classroom needs to be reinvented and reimagined with. So this is definitely correct. So option A is correct. That is one only. Clear? Next. Question number 33. It says, which one of the following statement best reflects the crux of the passage? There is an urgent need for a public policy to promote the consumption of cereal-based foods. No. Incorrect. Animal-based food is far less efficient than grain plant-based food in terms of production and utilization. Absolutely correct. Animal-based food is far less efficient. Plant-based protein should replace, nothing can be replaced. Inequality in food production, wrong. Correct answer, option B. Which is the correct answer? Option B is the correct answer. With reference to the above passage, following assumptions have been made. The food manufacturing and processing industries in every country should align their objectives and processes in accordance with the changing needs. Definitely correct. Wealthier societies tend to incur greater loss of calories of food material due to indirect utilization of their agriculture produce. Correct. So C is the correct answer. Which is the correct answer? Option C. Next. Question is, what is the maximum value of n such that 7 into 343 into 385 into 1000 into 2401 into 77777 is divisible by 35 to the power n. What it says is 7 into 343 into 385 into 1000 into 2401 77777 divided by 35 to the power n. 35 to the power n can be written as 7 into 5 to the power n. So I just need to find the number of pairs of 7 and 5. I can see 7 are many. 1, 3, again 1, 4, 1. 7 are many, but 5, only 1 5 here, 3 5 here. So only 4 5s. 4 5s will 4 7s will make 435. So only power of n can be 4. So option B is the correct answer. What is the correct answer, students? Option B. Question based upon series, very simple question. It is 24 into 0.5, 12 into 1, 12 into 1.5, 18 into 2, 36 into 2.5, 90. So correct answer, option B, 12 is the correct answer. Question number 37, talking about circular thing. See, there is a little ambiguity with respect to this question, but ambiguity happened when I saw other videos and I saw other people answers. But in reality, correct answer is B only, because very clearly the question that it says is between 5:20 a.m. and 7 a.m. Between these two time period, I have to tell how many times they will meet. So it is nothing related to exactly at 7 or 5:20. Clear? So correct answer would be 5:20 to 7 we have to find. Now they are taking 3 rounds. Per hour is taking Q and P is taking 5. So in total they are doing 8 rounds per hour. That is 8 rounds per 60 minutes. 4 rounds per 30 minutes. 2 rounds per 15 minutes. 1 round per every 7.5 minutes. That is, they will meet each other in every 7.5 minutes. As simple as that. So that means if they start at 5 o'clock, they will beat at 5, 7.5, 5:15, 22.5, 30, 37.5, 45, 52.5, 6. Similarly, from 6 also this will be continued. So from 5 to 6, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to 7, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will not count this. So 6 plus 7 is equal to 13. Option B. Correct answer, option B, 6 plus 7. Next, question number 38. Easy question, directly talking about board mass. Okay. 60 dash 15 dash 3 24. B is the correct answer. Let us check. QRPS. Q stands for minus. R stands for multiplication. P stands for addition. And S on the other hand stands for division. So first of all, division, 20 divided by 4, 5. So 60 minus 15 into 3 plus 5. 60 minus 45 plus 5. 60 minus 45 plus 5, that is 65 minus 45, 20. RHS equal to, that means B is the correct. B. Question number 39, talking about a tram. Guys, Many times I have explained you this thing in the class. If you will see my videos, you'll be in a position ki yes, this is something which has been done. A tram overtakes two persons, X and Y, walking at an average speed of 3 and 4 km respectively in the same direction and completely passes them in 8 and 9 seconds respectively. Let the speed of the tram be X. The length of the tram would be X minus 3 into 5 by 18 into 8, which is equal to length of tram X minus 4 into 5 by 18 into 9. 8x minus 24, 9x minus 36. X is equal to 12. Speed of tram is 12 km per hour. That would be 12 minus 3, 9 into 5 by 18 into 8. 1, 2, 4. 5 4s are 20 meters. Option C. Clear? Next. This was very simple question. N square is equal to this, then how many digits does the number n have? See, if you'll see, 11 square is equal to 121. 111 square, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 square is 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 square is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the correct answer. Done. Next. So 40 question done. Correct answer option B. B is the correct answer for question number 40. Okay.